Welcome the totality of your experience without any reference to that which you already know. As everything was fresh and new, and actually everything is fresh and new from moment to moment. We only believe, I've already seen this, I've already thought this, I've already felt this, but that's not true. We have never felt this, or heard this, or thought this. Even when it seems that we are bringing the past into the picture, it is not the real past. The real past is dead. It's only a thought, a recollection, which is new, yes. But different. Reality is only now. Happiness, peace is now or never. There is nothing to be found in the past or in the future, for they are not real. So the most important thing is to be in agreement with ourselves now. To try to know what is it I want to be doing now, or thinking. And to follow this deep desire of the moment, to follow it from moment to moment. Not about the future. What is now that is so difficult, so problematic, so painful, without thinking about the past and the future? Just the facts now. Because when we go to this place of now, there is no separation. Now and always is just the cosmos evolving. just like the ocean waving. Now it's not me versus the rest. There is no such a separation. Now is complete, self-explanatory. Doesn't need explanations. It's just life itself. It is what it is. But it has two parts. What is perceived and the presence. We don't need to expect anything from what it perceived, from what we perceive, from that which we perceive. It is what it is. We can let it go. We can let it do its thing. And just as in this experiment or meditation, we are not involved with the past or with the futures, which are just thoughts. We don't get involved either with the perceptions in the now. Not that we eliminate them, they are what they are, doing whatever they are doing. But we stop our involvement with them. We don't try to control anything. Whatever is appearing is not the presence in which it appears. We can never perceive the presence that perceives. We just are it. The mind perceives objects. To be more precise, the mind offers perceptions to presence, which finishes the job by perceiving them. So whenever there is perception or perceiving, there is this presence. And between those perceptions, there is the same reality. Surrender all perceptions to this reality in which they appear. Now direct your attention to the experience of your body in this very moment without the use of what you know about your body, meaning without the past, just the facts with your eyes closed, bodily sensations, and a few tactile perceptions of external objects. Shimmering, fluctuating. So those are the facts, and see that this experience of your body, when we don't use the known, the past, for an interpretation of it, the direct raw experience of the facts doesn't have borders, limits. It's like made up of sensations, made out of sensations, floating in borderless space. And if you connect with your eyes closed with this experience of your body, borderless, if you open your eyes as an experiment, you see that in fact, this borderlessness has not changed. Visual perceptions have been added to the mix. But no borders have been created by the opening of your eyes. You can close your eyes again and verify this absence of borders. Have you ascertained that for yourself several times? you'll see that when you end this experiment, in fact, it doesn't end because it was not an experiment, but rather the observation of something that is always a fact. And this fact, this borderlessness of the experience of your body remains even if you have to think and even if you have to act. And it changes the way we think, it changes the way we act if we feel this borderlessness. If we don't deny it, having experienced it, by superimposing onto this raw experience of the world and of our body, which is one of unity, in superimposing onto it a conceptual division, separation. And then, in distorting the perceptions, the sensations of the body, to try in a futile attempt to make them consistent with a separate view of the reality of our experience. A misrepresentation, a dualistic, if you will, misrepresentation of our experience. Because the idea is to be like a fish in the water who doesn't know where the fish ends, where the water begins, because the water is in the fish is in the water, they are one. So the sensations are in the presence, and the presence is in the sensation. The world is in the presence, and the present is in the world, and they are one. To drive this understanding to the level of flesh and bones, and stones and stars. To the level of the experience of your body and the world. Thank you.